This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Alani with Yololade. The major headlines: APC trounces opposition in legislative by-elections. Retired federal workers to earn additional 32,000 naira monthly. 42 Chinese, Filipinos convicted for cyber crimes deported. Shipping crisis delays Dangote's 3,550 CNG trucks, 450 arrive. Sports: Atlanta waiting for suitable Lookman offers. Asa overcomes Aruna in Europe Smash thriller. Entertainment: Sasha set to break Guinness World Record for most makeovers in 24 hours. Why some celebrities don't criticize politicians. M.I. Abaga. News in detail. APC trounces opposition in legislative by-elections. The All Progressives Congress secured a resounding victory in the weekend's by-elections, consolidating its position as the ruling party. Out of the 17 federal and state legislative seats in contest, it won in 12, conceding only 4. The All Progressives Grand Alliance, which won one Senate seat and an Assembly seat, both in Anambra State, came a distant second. Both the New Nigeria People's Party and the People's Democratic Party won one seat each in Kano and Oyo. The election for a Zamfara State House of Assembly seat was declared inconclusive by the INEC. The Atiku Abubakar-led coalition political party, the African Democratic Congress, failed to make an impact. It lost its deposit in the first contest it was involved in after the takeover by defectors under the leadership of Senator David Mark as chairman and Rauf Aregbesola as national secretary. The by-elections became necessary due to either the registration or demise of lawmakers elected in the 2023 general elections. Retired federal workers to earn additional 32,000 naira monthly. All retired federal employees under the contributory pension scheme are soon to start receiving a 32,000 naira monthly pension increase. The sum will be paid to each of them from a 758 billion naira bond approved by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for clearing all outstanding pension liabilities. President Tinubu okayed the bond to ensure that the retirees also benefited from the National Minimum Wage Amendment Act 2024 and consequential adjustments. The 32,000 naira is the baseline every retiree in the education and health sector, as well as security and armed forces on the CPC, will earn monthly, irrespective of his or her accumulated savings. 42 Chinese, Filipinos convicted of cyber crimes deported. The Nigeria Immigration Service has commenced the deportation of 192 foreigners convicted of internet fraud and Ponzi scheme offences. The first batch, comprising 42 Chinese and Filipinos, was flown out through the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, around 2 p.m. yesterday. The rest 250 will follow suit between today and tomorrow. A federal high court in Lagos jailed the 42 Chinese and Filipinos for 1 year each after they entered plea bargain pacts with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. They were fined 1 million naira each by the court, which also directed the Nigeria Immigration Service to repatriate them to their countries of origin within 7 days on completion of the jail term. Shipping crisis delays Dangote's 3,550 CNG trucks, 450 arrive. The planned fuel distribution by Dangote Petroleum Refinery with 4,000 compressed natural gas powered trucks could not start on Friday due to logistics challenges in China. The $20 billion Lekki-based firm had earlier announced plans to kick off the direct fuel distribution exercise with the 4,000 CNG powered trucks. The trucks were ordered from China to be delivered in Lagos for Dangote's direct fuel distribution. However, the plan could not materialize because the company was only able to receive 450 trucks. It was learned that 150 others would be delivered next week, making a total of 600 trucks. A very senior executive officer of the Dangote Group confirmed this development in an exclusive interview over the weekend. The official, who did not want to be mentioned due to a lack of authorization to speak on the matter, said that there were not enough ships to transport the trucks to Nigeria from China. This challenge has stalled the shipping of the trucks to Nigeria before August 15, 2025, when the scheme was supposed to commence. Asked to explain why the fuel distribution scheme did not start on Friday, the source explained, there are not enough ships coming from China to handle 4,000 trucks and 4,000 tankers. Lagos Task Force seizes 600 motorcycles, arrests 7. The Lagos State Environmental and Special Offences Unit, otherwise known as Task Force, has impounded over 600 motorcycles and arrested 7 suspects during a routine week-long cleanup enforcement for compliance operations. The agency, in a statement sent to the press on Sunday and signed by its spokesperson Rahim Baden, stated that the operation, which commenced on Monday, August 11, was led by its chairman, CSP Adetayo Akerele, and targeted key areas including Ishaga, Balogun bus stop, Ineju Ishaga Road, Ijegun roundabout, Iyanoba, Iyano Ishashi, Igbo Elerin, and Iyano School. Others included the Volkswagen bus stop on the stretch of Lagos-Badagry Expressway, Kola bus stop on the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, and other adjoining restricted routes in the areas. According to him, these areas had been flagged following numerous complaints and distress calls indicating the persistent use of commercial motorcycles by suspected criminals to attack innocent people, tricycle operators and their passengers, robbing them of valuables, particularly during late night hours. Police inspector arrested for robbery, extortion in Edo. The Edo State Police Command on Sunday said a serving inspector and 3 civilians had been arrested for robbery, harassment, and extortion. The State's Command Police Public Relations Officer Moses Yamu, the serving police inspector, identified as Ojo Oloruntobi, was arrested alongside 3 civilian accomplices, namely Charles Ono, Joseph Oyis, and Enoma Agbo, who had been collaborating with him to terrorize residents of the city through acts of extortion and harassment. He said the arrest was made on August 15 by operatives of the Ugbowo surveillance team. The command thus issued a stern warning to all officers, noting that any policeman found engaging in misconduct, extortion, brutality, or any form of corrupt practices would be swiftly dismissed, arrested, and prosecuted in line with the laws of the land. Sports. Atalanta waiting for suitable Lookman offers. Serie A club Atalanta insists they are still holding out for suitable offers for Ademola Lookman as the end of the transfer window approaches. Lookman has been a subject of summer exits from the club, but the turn of events had seen the player abandon training for over a week after posting a statement criticizing the club for rejecting a €45 million offer from Inter. His decision to leave the club without permission is to force an exit, but the 2023/2024 European League champions insist it would only be sold for the right amount. Lecco di Bergamo reported that the Italian club wants €50 million for the Super Eagles forward, and so far no club has come close to matching this valuation. The newspaper said only one formal offer was received by the club, and that was from Inter Milan on July 29. It was €45 million, including bonuses, and it was rejected by Atlanta. The Bergamo newspaper said that if Atlanta didn't get the right offer, Lookman will have to stay put at the club, although the player has threatened he would not play for the club again. Assa overcomes Aruna in Europe's match thriller. Egypt's Omar Assa prevailed over Nigeria's Quadri Aruna in another chapter of their long-standing African rivalry, edging its continental counterpart 3-1 in the first round of the men's singles at the Euros match, Sweden 2025 on Sunday at the Malmo Arena. The contest, which has become one of the most anticipated fixtures in African table tennis, delivered the usual intensity. Assa took the first game 12-10 after a tense exchange, before Aruna leveled with a dominant 11-4 performance in the second. The Egyptian regained control in the third, overwhelming Aruna 11-3 and held his nerve in a tight 4 game, closing out the victory 11-9 to seal progression into the round of 32. Statistically, the encounter was evenly fought. Asa won 38 points against Aruna's 33, with both players exerting aggressive play on serve. The Egyptian, however, demonstrated greater composure in a decisive moment, stringing through 8 consecutive points at one stage and overturning 2 deficits. Speaking after the match, Asa spared words of respect for Aruna, a rival he has now faced more than 20 times in his career. Entertainment. Tasha set to break Guinness World Record for most makeovers in 24 hours. Reality TV star Tasha is set to make history by attempting to break the Guinness World Record for the most makeovers in 24 hours as part of her 3-day beauty festival taking place from October 10 to 12, 2025 at the John Randall Center for Yoruba Culture and History. Tasha aimed to showcase Nigeria's thriving beauty industry while setting a new record. Tasha stated that the event will be a powerful convergence of culture, creativity, commerce, and national pride, aiming to spotlight Nigeria's booming beauty industry and its potential as a driver of economic growth and global influence. According to her, the festival will manage a range of activities, including trainings, empowerment workshops, business acts, exhibitions, and networking opportunities. Why some celebrities don't criticize politicians? M.I. Abaga. Rapper M.I. Abaga has shed light on why some celebrities choose not to speak out when politicians come under criticism. Speaking on a recent episode of the Outside the Board podcast, Abaga explained that personal relationships often influence such decisions. He noted that having a friend in politics can create a moral dilemma, where a celebrity might avoid joining in the criticism, not because they disagree with it, but to preserve personal connections. Sharing his own experience, he recalled a late-night meeting with the governor of Jos, where they discussed plans for the creative industry until 2:30 a.m. According to him, such personal interactions may make him reluctant to criticize the governor publicly, not because the criticism is unwarranted, but because he wants to recognize the positive side of the individual he engaged with. Recap of the major headlines. APC trounces opposition in legislative by-elections. Retired federal workers to earn additional 32,000 naira monthly. 42 Chinese Filipinos convicted of cyber crimes deported. Shipping crisis delays Dangote's 3,550 CNG trucks, 450 arrive. Sports. Atlanta waiting for suitable Lookman offers. Asa overcomes Aruna in Europe's match thriller. Entertainment. Tasha set to break Guinness World Record for most makeover in 24 hours. Why some celebrities don't criticize politicians? M.I. Abaga. Follow us on all our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_Radio. For news reporting, call or WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433 or email us at ifakoradio@gmail.com. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti Olusegun. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanireti Ololade. Have a productive Monday. God bless Ifako.
Looking for reliable brand for import and export, logistics and cargo services, ticket booking, or general merchandising? At Divine and Grace Enterprises, they specialize in seamless global trade, efficient cargo handling, top-notch travel support, and trusted merchant services. Whether it's getting your goods across borders, booking a flight, or managing cargo with precision, they deliver with speed, reliability, and care. You can visit them at Nako Export Warehouse, International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos State. You can contact them on 0803-406-1483, 0817-287-4375, or email it divineandgraceenterprises@gmail.com. Divine and Grace Enterprise, your reliable brand for logistics and merchandise.